Will the Bengals dethrone the Chiefs in the AFC title game? Hi again, everyone. From Arrowhead Stadium, I am James Rapien of Cincinnati Bengals, talking allbengals.com. And yes, the day is here. It is AFC Championship Day. And, well, pinch yourself, Bengals fans, because you're here. And you know what? I think you have a legitimate shot. I think the Bengals have a real shot today to win, to shock the world, to whatever you want to say. Because I've seen all the national analysts. I've seen all of that. And I'll tell you this, the Bengals, the team, the players, the coaches, they certainly feel like they have a shot today. And it's going to be a crazy environment here at Arrowhead. And we've talked about it a lot this week. It's been a point of emphasis. But just going through the tailgates, and you have to, for those that haven't been to Arrowhead, you park and you're walking through the tailgate. Man, it's already crazy, and we're still 4+ hours away from kickoff. So it's going to be an exciting day, an exciting time. And to me, this weather, you've noticed no gloves today. If you've seen a lot of my post-game videos, pre-game videos, I've been wearing gloves recently. Not today. It's a little chilly, but it's not bad. And it really, from a football standpoint, you couldn't ask for better weather in late January with a Super Bowl appearance on the line here in Kansas City. So, yeah, I think whether it's Joe Burrow wanting to air it out, push the ball downfield to Jamar Chase and company, if they want to try to get the ground game going, all of those things certainly on the table. I shared my keys to victory in my prediction, but I'll give you a couple more keys, because the more you think about it, the more you talk about it, they have to win the turnover battle. They have to today. If you could get Joe Burrow an extra possession or two, which they've done time and time and time again during this run over the past 6 to 7 weeks, if they do that, you're going to feel really good about it. The other part is, and I don't think they're going to have to lean on the run game, or that they're even going to try to lean on the run game, but I think early on, being balanced enough where you're productive on the ground, where it isn't as simple as, all right, Chris Jones knows it's pass, it's a pass, it's a pass. You know, Burrow might have to throw 50 times, but early on, if you can establish the run, I think that would go a long way. Not to say that this is a Joe Mixon game. I don't think so. I think it's a Joe Burrow game. It's certainly, all right, Joe, read the defense, find the man-to-man coverage or the weak link in the zone and exploit it. So I do think that, Joe Burrow is going to have to put up huge numbers through the air, and the weather is certainly cooperating for that to happen. On defense, can you get some heat on Mahomes with 4? You don't want to have to blitz him. You don't want to have to deal with that. But if you can get some heat on Mahomes with 4, that would certainly go a long way. As far as this environment goes, look, the Chiefs, there are a ton of Chiefs fans, obviously, that's going to be packed with red here at Arrowhead Stadium. But there are a lot of Bengals fans just walking through the tailgate. I saw a lot of orange and black, multiple tailgates, tarps set up with Bengals logos. I saw cars with Bengals logos on the side. So there are a lot of Bengals fans here in Kansas City for this game. Now, will it feel that way on the broadcast? I'm not sure, but I know I've seen them, and a lot of them are coming, or all of them are probably coming. So certainly an exciting time there for all of these fans that were able to make the trip. But look, it's 60 minutes. You have a shot. You got to take advantage of it. And I really like Joe Burrow's mindset going into this game. He certainly expects to play at a really, really high level. And to me, I was thinking this week, it kind of reminds me of the LSU game when they had to go into Tuscaloosa and play Alabama in 2019, because a lot of people still had Tua. A lot of Bengals fans still had Tua at the top of their draft board, their top of their hopes and dreams, because this is before the Tua hip injury and all of those things. And Burrow led LSU in there, and they escaped with a win. He threw for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. They won 46-41 in a shootout. It feels like it's going to be a shootout today. It really does. This back and forth, touchdown Jamar Chase, touchdown Tyreek Hill, touchdown Travis Kelce, touchdown T. Higgins, touchdown Joe Mixon. So one thing that Burrow did in that game that we've seen recently, he extended plays with his legs, and he ran. And I think back to last week, Josh Allen, part of the Bills' plan was to run Josh Allen. And I don't think that's the plan for the Bengals necessarily. But if he can extend plays with his legs, if it's 3rd and 8 and he can get even 6 or 7, right, to make it 4th and manageable, that's certainly part of it. And that's the other storyline here that I haven't covered a ton this week. Will Zach Taylor, how many times is he going to go for it on 4th down? You know who's on the other side, Patrick Mahomes. You know they're going to score points. That is certainly a factor in today's matchup. And to me, I think it's going to be, and this is a very simple answer, he's not going to go full Brandon Staley where he goes for it on 4th down every time. He's also not going to go full Marvin where he never goes for it. It's going to be when it makes sense. And I know that sounds really simple, really basic, but I think that's going to be what they deploy, the strategy they deploy. If it's 4th and 6 early and they're on the 30 of Kansas City, I think they take the field goal. If it's 4th and 1, 4th and a half yard, I think it's different. And so it just depends. The situation matters, where they're at in the game, the score, all of those things. And that's the other thing, is they need to get off to a good start. The last thing you want is, because these stands are going to be full, all right? Let's just take you around the stadium here. All of these stands, they're going to be completely full. And if that's the case, if they're going to be completely full, the last thing you want is that crowd to get super rowdy because the Chiefs are up 14-0, or because they're up 21-7, or because they're up 28-14. All scores that happen in this first matchup. So certainly something you want to avoid. Maybe you take the lead. That would be ideal. Getting out to an early lead, then you don't feel that pressure. At the same time, you always feel pressure with Patrick Mahomes on the other side. So I've said it all week, the magic number, 40. If you can get to 40 points, you feel good about it. The defense is going to have to make a play or two, a turnover or two. But it is game day, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you check out all of our interviews from this week if you haven't yet. From Dan Horde, the radio voice of the Bengals, to T. Higgins, our exclusive interview with him. Talked with Bengals Sands, Mike Santagata, about the X's and O's. And we had a first look preview that was actually our most watched video. So check all of them out. Hit that subscribe button. And for Andrew Fox-Miller, I'm James Rapien. We will see you after the game. Win, lose, draw. Hopefully we're talking about a trip, to SoFi Stadium in 2 weeks. But we'll see what happens. Either way, we will talk to you after the game. And again, check out my prediction video as well. If you haven't done that yet, check out my prediction video. Certainly something you'll like in there. I picked the Bengals, so check it out. For Andrew Fox-Miller, I'm James Rapien, signing off for now here at Arrowhead Stadium.